Now I am studying interviews of Django. First, introduce yourself.
My name is Rupam Solanki. I live in Indore. I did BE in IT from Indore, and I have 5 members in my family. I'm the younger one, and I did 6 months industrial training from Kangaroo Software Private Limited. And my hobbies are listening to music and playing games.
Which games is favorite for you?
Grand Theft Auto 5 is my favorite game.
Okay. And indoor games or outdoor?
System games, computer games. I like to play
Computer
virtual
games.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can create game in Python.
No, sir, I didn't learn. I can make web applications using Python and Django.
Okay. Suppose that I want to create normal game where 5 different users and every user's score will be 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then how you will implement this?
Sir, I might plan for this and then implement it. First, I can manage how many players should be in the game and then take the record of the scores and then implement it.
I have already said that 5 users is playing the game. Their score will be this type: 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1, and 1 to 5. What you will simply print their score. How you can print it?
So actually, I don't understand your question.
You will simply, I want to simply asking to you that you should display the record this type: 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1, and 1 to 5. How you can display it?
So using if algorithm.
You will use loop.
Yes,
you
sir,
will use
I
base.
will use conditional statements.
If else you will use.
Yes, sir.
Okay, loop not you will use.
You can use loop, but I'm much comfortable in ladders.
How it will perform ladder if else?
First,
1 to 5 means you will separately print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4, this type.
Actually, sir, I'm a little bit confused in it. That 1 to 5 are the players, or that they are score of the players.
Score of the players.
Okay, that is the first player score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Yes.
then the second player score is 5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third player scores is 1, 2, 3, 4,
The
5.
scores are individuals are sir 1, 2, 3, and 4, or it is the score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a string. Yeah,
This is the individual.
Okay, individual. Sir, I will use loop.
How many loop, how will you start, what is the starting position and what will be the ending
Sir,
position?
starting position is 1 and then ending position is 5.
This will only one time loop will execute.
Yes, sir, I can.
But my question is that loop will process 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1,
Yes,
and
sir.
1 to 5.
I will use single loop for it, which will be start from 0 to 24. 25, sorry, sir.
Okay, and what you will implement to displaying it?
Sir, conditions.
How many conditions you will use?
So 4 conditions I will use. First display, I will in print statement I will use n minus n1, and such types of condition are used to display the order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is based on Python as well. Okay. What is multi-threading in Python?
So multi-threading. If you start more than one thread simultaneously in an application, then it is multi-threading. Yeah. And
Means multi-threading. This program, what I have discussed before, it can be implemented by multi-threading.
it can be implemented, but we don't have to use this
Why?
because it can simply print with a loop.
Loop, you are printing this,
Yeah.
but I want to convert this program using multi-threading.
Yes.
Then you can convert it or not.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the difference when we create the program normally and we create the program using multi-threading?
If we create using multi-threading, then we can separate the loops, and we can sync the loop, synchronize the loop using chain method.
This is the synchronization process 1 to 5, 5 to 1, 1 to 5, 5 to 1, or asynchronous process. Which one?
It's a synchronous process.
It is the synchronous process.
Yes.
Okay. Mm, what is framework?
Uh, Framework is a toolkit to create applications.
Which type of applications?
Depending upon what framework you use. If you use web framework, then it will create the web application. If you use
Without using framework, you can create web applications using Python.
No, sir.
You can't create it.
We cannot create the proper application.
I want to create web applications without using any framework. Is it possible?
No, sir.
It is not possible.
Yes, sir.
You are sure?
Yes, sir. I'm sure.
You know CGI programming?
No, sir.
CGI is the another approach. Without using framework, we can develop web applications also.
Using Python.
Using Python or any other script. It will be server-side script. It can be Python, it can be PHP, it can be JSP, it can be anything.
Okay.
Because it is an older approach. That approach will be renewed by
Okay.
frameworks.
That's why I don't know it. Okay, sir.
You heard about pyramid?
Sir, I heard about pyramid, but I don't know about.
Basic difference I want to know means which one will be better. Suppose that you are creating one CRM applications.
Yes, sir.
You will use Django or pyramid. Which framework you will prefer?
Sir, I will prefer Django because I know Django.
Okay, but I am not practically
Okay.
implementation of pyramid, but as a theoretical exposure, if you will little bit know that what is the specific features of pyramid as compared to Django, you know that?
Yes, sir. Sir, pyramid is used for big data applications. Much complex and much larger applications is created with pyramid.
Okay. You have 4 different buttons
Yes, sir.
in Django web applications, and we want to create only single method view. How you can implement it? 4 submit button in single form. I want to create single methods view. Then how you can differentiate which button is clicked? Suppose that I will click first button, then output will be 1. I will click second button, then output will be 2. I will click third button, then output will be 3. This type of answer should be shown on screen.
Yes, sir. I send any object with front end.
I have one form,
Yes, sir.
4 submit button,
Yes, sir.
single method view, and display which button is pressed.
So it is not possible.
It's not possible in Django.
It's not possible.
We cannot implement it.
Yes, sir.
100% sure.
Yes, sir.
If this type of requirement, suppose that you are creating calculators. Okay, there are multiple buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, means we can't create calculators in
So
Django.
we create calculator, then we have to define the different functionalities for the buttons. But you said that only one function we defined for the buttons.
Yes,
We can create it using if.
yes, that thing I am asking to you,
Yeah.
that using if else we can differentiate
Yes,
it.
sir. We
You
can
are saying,
differentiate with
you are
conditional
answering me that it's not possible.
Sorry, sir. We can create it using a conditional statements.
What you will write in if else statement?
If the button is if the
Button.
if the
Django don't know what is button.
okay.
Django use object. What object it use?
So if request dot method is equals to
Method. Yes, tell me. Request dot.
method is equals to as suppose the button is positive, then positive.
Request dot method is post and get only. It's not get the context of button. I want to get the context of button. Then what you will do? You don't know?
No, sir.
Okay. We have used Ajax in Django.
Yes, sir.
This can be implemented, I think, Ajax also. Okay. You know CSRF token? It can be implemented by get method.
No, sir. It is only implemented in post method.
If I want to manually implement in get method, that is possible or not?
You don't have to implement, but if you want to, then no, sir. You cannot implement.
It can't be implemented. You are sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to ask another question of Django, that you can implement checkbox in Django.
Yes, sir.
How you can implement it?
We can implement checkbook using checkbox list. So,
Checkbox list.
Yes.
What will be the code of checkbox for template page?
for checkbox,
Yes.
we can use some select methods. Checkbox list for select method for HTML.
Normal code for checkbox in HTML. What you will write? What code you will implement for views.py for checkbox? How you can get data from checkbox?
The input is equals to type checked.
This is the code of template page. I am asking that how you can get data from checkbox
Okay.
in views.py, means in method view.
Okay.
You don't know.
No, sir.
Okay. I am asking some question from SQLite database. SQLite is a database or DBMS or RDBMS or ORDBMS. What is this?
So RDBMS.
What is the difference between DBMS and RDBMS?
DBMS does not contain the relations between the tables, and relational DBMS contains some relations between different tables.
Which type? What this? How you can relate between
Using
tables?
keys. So,
Which key you will prefer for relationship?
So foreign key.
Okay. What is data dependency in SQLite?
I don't know, sir.
How you can remove all duplicate records from SQLite database?
Create a function to remove.
Yeah. In front end you will create function. In what function you will prefer to remove duplicate records?
I will get the data from the query set
Yes.
using query set
Yes.
and manipulate the data.
Which object you will use to remove duplicacy?
So filter.
Filter is the object. I am asking about what object you will use. List, set, tuple,
Set,
dictionary.
So I use set.
Okay. You can convert query set to set. Okay. Another question. I want to display maximum scored student record from database in Django. What you will do?
Sir, I create the for loop, and in which I will create the variable max and set the max value from the first.
Query is syntax pattern. You know that query for to find maximum records of students in Django. Django query pattern, you know that?
No, sir.
You don't know?
No, sir.
Suppose that you want to fetch the record of a student, then what query will write? Student model name is student.
No, sir. If I want to fetch the data of student table, then I use the query set for all data is table name dot objects dot all.
Yes, the same query is I want to know that what query will be implemented to find
Okay.
maximum
Yes, sir.
score of students.
Sir, I will use the query is the table name dot objects dot get, and using the filter I will use score is maximum score. Use sir, I can not answer.
You should practice more. Django, in Django tutorials you will go,
Yeah.
and lots of queries and filter methods as provided by Django for maximum, for minimum, like, not like, between, not between, range, ascending, descending. That all operators has implemented in Django tutorials. You can go and implement it because it is important for you. Okay, when you will develop the project, then lots of this type of query expressions will be used. So my suggestion is that you should revise this. It is the most important for you. Okay. My another question is based on project. Okay, what project you have created recently?
Recently, sir, I created the feedback system.
Okay, how many modules in feedback system?
Sir, only one module I used.
Which one?
Sir, Python module. You asked for Python module.
I am asking about how many number of users,
Okay.
how many number of actors in your project.
Sir, 3.
Which one?
Student, admin, and faculties.
Okay. How you will manage it in Django framework?
Using those
Means how you will manage these three different type of users. You are creating app, or you are creating single app or multiple app to manage.
Using single app, sir.
Single app you can manage all.
Yes, sir.
Why you are preferring Django framework? You should use normal core Python.
Yeah, but I know I want
Django
to
provide different approach, distributed approach. That's why we are preferring Django. That we are creating separate app. You can communicate one app data to another.
Yes, sir.
How?
Using I can using API, sir.
Simply, I have two app in Django. The first app is 1 and second app is 2. I want to get the data of one app to two app. Then what I will do?
Using from statement, from app name import the file you want to import.
Okay, that thing I am asking.
Okay.
Okay. You have used persistent object in Django?
No, sir.
You don't know persistent object.
No, sir.
You know session.
Yes, sir. I know.
What is this session?
Session is a special type of
It is not persistent object.
Okay.
Persistent, you know that?
Sir, I don't know the term persistent.
Persistent whose value can't be changed after response. That is called persistent.
Okay.
The session is the persistent. How you can create session?
So you want the query for creating session? Okay. Session request dot session key is equals to value, and to get the value of session, variable is equals to request dot session.
I have 5 different type of sessions I have created. I want to destroy only one session. What I will do?
You can get in a variable using the key. Session provide.
I have 5 different sessions. I want to destroy only one session. What I will do?
I don't know, sir.
Suppose that you understand my question.
No, sir. I cannot.
5 different session variable A, B, C, D, E. I want to only destroy B session.
Okay.
Then what you will do?
So you define. Okay, so we can easily get using key. Key
Not
of the
I
session.
don't want to get it. I want to destroy it.
Destroy it.
Yes.
Session to delete method, sir.
It will delete all session, but I want to delete only one session.
Sir, I don't know, sir.
There is method which can delete only single session. Is it possible?
Sir, I don't think it is possible.
It's not possible. Suppose that in 5 users in applications, if one user will be log out, then all users will be log out if you use underscore destroy.
No, sir.
I want to use only particular sessions. Then what you will do?
So session provides the individual user data, so we can individually do it.
Suppose that in single users, I want to destroy only card data from session, not all session data. Remaining data will be still appearing. Then what I will do? Because we have created the data for card also, we have created the data for user session also. If we use session underscore destroy, then it will destroy complete data. But I want to destroy particular data, not complete. Then what I will do?
So I don't know, sir.
If this type of requirement is feasible on project or not?
It is feasible.
Then if any other options will be implemented, if any other methods will be implemented to represent this. Okay. You know filters in Django?
In Django or in Quest?
In Django.
No, sir.
In query set you have used filters.
Yes, sir. I use filter.
So query set is also the part of Django, I think that.
Okay.
How many type of filters?
Depending upon the fields of the table.
Depending upon the
Fields of the table. Just ID filter, name filter.
okay. You have implement file uploading concept in Django.
Yes, sir.
What method we will use to upload the file? You know?
No, sir.
You have now implemented it.
I implemented it, but I don't remember the method. I use the file field.
Okay. How many rates you provide to yourself?
So 3. To be honest.
Out of 10 or out of 5?
So out of 10, I will provide 3 to myself.
Okay. What is your weakness during interviews?
Sir, I cannot understand the questions, and I'm not a good listener. That's why I cannot give the proper answer.
Okay, I am providing feedback to you. First, you should improve practical skills. Okay, you have worked on theoretical skills. That's why you are answering, and you should learn the topic in depth. Suppose that I am asking about session, then not simply syntax of session, that session value will be set and session value will be get. You should think that for particular operations on session, you should also think that some extra activity also you should implement on particular topics. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose that I am asking the questions that 5 different buttons, single operations, you say no. But it is possible. Suppose that you are creating multiple operations, edit, delete, add in single form. Then how it is possible? Okay. And in project work, you are saying that feedback system is not a project. You should implement the project. Who should be live exposure? Suppose that feedback system is not a live exposure. You can say that feedback for particular organizations or feedback for particular company. Okay, this type of improvement you can do in your interviews, then it will be better. Okay.
Okay, sir.